So, Vladimir, we know we've been speaking before, and you went through a lot of things in your life and a lot of stressful moments. And I wanted to know for the audience, if you see a relationship between the way you coped with all this stress and the practice of NeiDan Dao, I mean Jing Chi Su or Qigong or Dao Jin Su, and the methodology, the exercises you do. Could you tell something about that?
I will try. I think that since I was practicing Tao Yin Tzu and Shin Chi Tzu with Dr. Leung for many years, we started, or Dr. Leung introduced me to those arts of old Chinese stuff 18 or 20 years ago, and since that time I tried to do these practices, and everybody has problems in his or her life, and I really went through several very difficult times in my life, and I would just like to say about two major problems I met in my life. The first one, and the major one, and the most important one, was in 2003, when my younger daughter died in car accident in Colorado, United States, and it was the worst what happened in my life, and I think that for me to come out of this situation definitely helped me working kind of combination and of physical and mental exercises, which are I wouldn't say part, which are basically in this old Chinese arts, and after several years when my life started to be kind of normal, another thing happened in 2018, when I got terminal disease, cancer, or it's called lymphoma. It's quite bad thing. And again, if I survived this stage of my life, it can be, or maybe it is on the basis of working and exercising Tai Chi and Qigong, which was based on Xin Chi Tzu and Tao Yin Tzu. So if we look at it, that now I live and I can do fairly good life. I mean, doing exercises every day, plus riding a bicycle and kayak. So I really feel very well, and I hope it will take some time, at least few more years.
Can I ask you, Vlado, how old are you? Please tell us, if you don't mind.
I am happily 75 years old.
Wow, very good, very good.
Yeah.
You just read my mind, Professor, because I was going to share with the audience that Vlado is around 75-year-old, and you are very vital.
Like a child.
You're a happy person. You're so vital, and I think it also your kind of mindset also helped you to go through difficult times, because not everybody can go on with their lives after going through such experiences.
It's possible, only maybe just it looks too good. I mean, looking at me, but to say to this, I'm just happy the way I am and what I am doing and how I am coping with things.
You're a living example for a lot of people.
It's too flattering if I look at it myself. So I don't know.
Oh, I can tell. I can tell. So, Dr. Worsel, would you like to ask something to?
No, I think Dr. Wills, could you help me with the translation?
Yes.
Creo que la personalidad de Vladimir lo ha acompañado mucho y ha ayudado mucho a tener esta apertura, y al haber podido integrar todo este conocimiento en función de salir adelante, de querer sentirse mejor.
Okay, so Dr. Worsel is saying that she believes your personality helped you a lot going through all these experiences and how to cope with difficult times. And also, may I add that your personality would also have the curiosity enough to go for you to search martial arts and other type of practices, because can you tell the audience where are you from, for example?
I am from Slovakia. I live in the capital city of Slovakia, Bratislava.
And is it common in Bratislava for people to do martial arts?
Yes. when I was young, I mean, student at the university, I started to do Japanese martial art karate, and after that I was later doing some again Japanese Aikido, and because in those times they were only Japanese martial arts, except boxing, but in Slovakia we were doing only judo, karate, and Aikido, maybe a little bit of Iaido. So only several years after it came Korean martial art, Taekwondo, which I was also doing, and later Chinese martial arts covered by word wushu. In those times they were called kung fu, but it was just the name, but it was wushu. And since those times there are many groups in Slovakia do it wushu in both ways, or like internal stuff and external stuff. So it's like that.
And may I ask again something about the practices? Did you, with all your background in martial arts, when you met professor, did you felt like a difference in the methodology, in the movements, in the practice, and in your body when you started doing Jingqi and Daojinsu?
Daojinsu. Well, meeting with Professor Leung was very interesting and very good. The first group, which was organized in my city of Bratislava, it lasted nearly unchanged for many years, and there were many centers in Slovakia which were doing this Taoinsu and Shinjitsu, which was taught by Professor Leung. So it started to be quite popular, and it still exists in Slovakia, and it's in a way it's quite specific, but it has very good impact on health and overall situation of a person who is doing this.